This is me going out bare, but look what happens when I just wear this simple statement jewelry. It just transforms the look. And in the long run, the more you slouch, I feel like my mom always says, you're gonna have 100 your back. So I just go with what she says, okay? She's lived a longer life than I have, and she's wiser than me. I'm just gonna listen to her. What do you think we're gonna talk about today?
It's talk about healthy food.
Not healthy food, it's how to look polished on a budget. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, as I mentioned earlier, is gonna be 10 things on how to look polished on a budget. And so if you are someone who's in college, if you're someone who's out of college, you have a home, you're a mom, or you're just a businesswoman, really any woman at all, and you just really wanna find some ways on how to look polished without busting the bank, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe down below. In this channel, it's cold? Okay, I'll turn off the air. In my channel, we talk about all things self-care, wellness, individuality, and beauty. And I'm all about being my authentic self, and I want my channel to be that. So you're gonna see a lot of uplifting content and just a bunch of different things about fashion and beauty. So if you're all about that, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe down below. So let's get started. So the first thing I would say to look polished, which is essential that we all need in life, which is, well, it's not entirely free, but it's pretty affordable, and that is to drink water. In order to look good on the outside, you really need to feel good on the inside, and just making sure that you're getting your daily intake of water, like your skin feels good, your body feels good, you just feel ready to go. So number one, I would definitely say drink your water. And most importantly also, when you're applying your makeup, if your skin is looking flawless, your makeup applies easier, you just look refreshed and dewy and amazing. So yes, guys and gals, drink your water. Here's just a bonus tip. I would also say in regards to drinking, thank you. Oh, she just gave me a teddy bear. In addition to drinking a lot of water, I would say another thing that is just so beneficial is try to eat as healthy as you can. I think having confidence really radiates from the inside out. But if you're just not feeling yourself internally and you're just not feeling like you're in your best shape or like healthy, then you're just not gonna feel good about yourself, right? You're not gonna feel polished. So definitely drink your water and try to like cut out some junk food and just, eat your fruits and vegetables. I know it's annoying, but that really helps with making us feel good. The next thing I would say, to play off what I mentioned earlier, confidence is key. You can do everything else that I'm gonna mention on this list, but if you don't have confidence, like the rest is useless. You can just sense someone, they may not have the most designer clothes. By the way, I don't think designer anything makes you more confident, or, I guess in a sense, it can make you a little more confident, gives it a little boost, like, ooh, look at me, like I'm wearing this. But in a sense, like internally, you don't need that to feel confident, But I feel like this is like one of the major takeaways, is like building on that confidence. Because when you have confidence, you're able to walk in a room and like, as long as you're internally content with yourself, like nothing else matters. You're able to walk and like wear that outfit you're wearing, wear those heels, and just carry yourself in a way because you love yourself. And when you truly do that, like nothing else matters. So definitely remember that, because everything else on this list, confidence, they all go hand in hand. In order to look polished, you cannot look polished and put together and just feeling yourself if you are not confident in who you are. And confidence really starts from within. And I would say with me, I feel like as I got older, my confidence just grew, because I knew that I'm not here to please anyone else. Of course, the people in my life that I really value, and I want to cater to them, and just to make sure that they're happy when they're around me. So obviously you always want to have that respect for other people. But I would say just like having confidence within yourself and just knowing that you are worth so much more than what you think, and just knowing like you look amazing, just feeling yourself, giving yourself those affirmations in the morning, telling yourself, I look amazing, I am worthy, I can accomplish all things. And Jesus is a really big deal in my life, and I like to read Bible verses. And one of the cliche Bible verses that, a lot of people, if you're a Christian, know and love is, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And you can just be telling yourself that in the mirror. Like, no matter what you are going through, you can do all things with God. He's like your bodyguard, like right next to you. There's nothing you can't accomplish. And I think just giving yourself those affirmations and just having that internal confidence in yourself will take you a huge way of wanting to feel polished from the inside out. The next thing I would mention in how to look polished is positive affirmations. Give yourself positive affirmations. And I know we love to hear it from our spouses, our husbands, our boyfriends, our girlfriends, our family members. It's always nice to have someone compliment you, but you should compliment yourself. That is just so essential. telling yourself, you got your hair done, like, I love my hair, I look good right now. Maybe you got a facial and you're taking care of yourself. Just making sure that you're telling yourself that, I'm amazing. I'm worthy of whatever that I have. I can go out and buy this thing that I've wanted and don't feel guilty about it because you worked hard for it. So definitely make sure that you have, you're just able to tell yourself like positive things. And if you want to write it on a notepad, stick it on your mirror, stick it inside your car, and just tell yourself positive things about yourself. Like it really helps you like set up the day. Because let's be honest, like we all get negative ruts, like we all get stressed out about our day, but if we can just take some time aside and just say little things about ourselves that we believe to be true and just make us happy, that'll just set up your day to look polished, and it's super affordable. Like nothing I really mentioned except for the water is something you have to go out and spend money on. The next thing I would say to look polished is to do a little bit of self-care and maintenance. Getting your nails done, you guys know, Amazon. I'll leave some links below of some awesome things that you can find on Amazon that are affordable that you can get your self-care journey on. But just getting some press-on nails, going to Sally's or like your local beauty supply store or Walmart, if you're on a budget, and just getting some nail polish. I don't have any on my fingers right now because I haven't been to Walmart in a minute, but if you are out, just get like a really pretty top coat and just paint your nails, paint your toes, make yourself feel good, give yourself a little mini spa, and that's just amazing. And it goes a long way of looking polished. You're kind of like put together when, let's say we get our hair done, we feel more put together. When we get our nails done, we feel more put together. But that's something that's super simple and easy that you can do to just make you feel a little more polished. It doesn't have to bust the bank. So self-care is essential, guys. If you can afford it, give yourself your own facial at home. Buy products from Walgreens, or, if you want to splurge a little bit, go on Sephora or your local high-end drugstore and get some nice cleansers, get a toner, get a scrub, maybe even a Clarisonic, and like just have a day. Take a Sunday, the Lord's Day. Take a day where you just like pamper yourself. Like I just love when I do that. I always take time in the morning and night to do that, but self-care is essential. Now, one thing essentially for me, if I don't have any makeup on, the one thing I would say is, for me at least, I just want to put on this list, was to do one thing that you feel makes you, and you yourself as an individual, feel more put together. And for me, that's my eyebrows. Whenever I have my eyebrows filled in, even if I have a full bare face of nothing else, like I just feel ready to go. Like I don't need anything else. So that could be for you, maybe having like a pair of earrings. And like I mentioned, it could be just having a new set of a manicure or just getting your hair done, whatever that is for you. Just make sure you do that one thing as often as you can, and that'll definitely make you feel more polished. Like I feel like ready to go when I get my brows done. And yeah, so definitely get your eyebrows done. Make sure you take care of yourself. And now I mentioned earlier about instead of having to go and get your manicure at a salon, which really that could add up and be very expensive. I know how Amazon and just any place at the drugstore, you get those press-on nails and they're so affordable and they look so cute, and honestly sometimes you can't even tell that you did it yourself. But we're going to move on and transition into fashion. So what are some ways that we can style ourselves that make us look more polished? And as I mentioned before, accessories are so good. Accessorize. If you have like a minimalist look, like you're wearing maybe like a white dress, or you're wearing like a black blazer and a black suit, and you want something to elevate your look, like you could definitely put on a pair of earrings, a nice statement piece of jewelry, like an earring or a necklace, even a bracelet. Just adding those little touches can really go a long way of just making you feel more polished and look together. And I think sometimes we kind of overlook just how much we can elevate a look with just one accessory. So definitely accessorize your look. If you love to wear earrings, there's nothing like, my mom's always told me, and I don't always do this, but she's always like, put on some earrings in her Haitian accent. Put on some earrings. I'm not even gonna try it. I just do it really bad, but she's always like, put on some earrings. I can't, I'm not gonna try. But she's always, I'm sure her mom taught her this, but just putting on those earrings, it just elevates any look, and I have to agree. Actually, I'm gonna show you guys a necklace that I have, and just tell me, this is me going out bare, but look what happens when I just wear this simple statement jewelry. All right, guys, so I got this a while back from Forever 21, but I just love these necklaces, okay? Look at how this look is just elevated when I add this necklace. It just transforms the look. And so when you take this plain white dress and you elevate it, and it just really makes you look sophisticated and elegant. So I would say to add your accessories. And some other hacks you can do to elevate your look: if you're wearing some trousers, you can tuck in your blouser, and that just makes your look feel put together versus it just, your shirt just hanging out. I think it just adds a bit of elegance and glamour to any look, and I would definitely say to tuck in your shirt. Wear a belt if you can. I just love the look of brown belts paired with, brown and white and blues. Those colors just always look good and classic to me. And just wearing a belt just can always pull your look together. Now, another way to look put together, of course, if you're someone who loves to go bareface, do what you want to do. That's what this channel is all about. It's just like embracing who we are. So if you're someone who likes to wear a little makeup, or even if you're someone who likes to go full glam, do you. We have one life. There's no sense in pleasing anyone else. So I would say another thing that would be essential to look polished is to get your makeup done. And sometimes you don't have time to do like a full face of makeup. So for you, that may be, hey, maybe just apply on a little bit of gloss and do your eyebrows. Maybe it could just be putting on some blush and a little bit of bronzer or foundation. Whatever it is, just do something that makes you feel good if you enjoy makeup, and something that's very quick and easy. Like, you could apply some lipstick and be out the door, but that could just elevate whatever look that you have. And I think, especially for me, it just makes me feel good. It makes me feel polished and completely put together. So yeah, it just enhances your beauty that you already have. Now, I mentioned this earlier, but I just wanted to emphasize earrings, guys. Just like this necklace. This necklace, as you guys saw before, just added to the elegance of this look. I feel like it went from maybe like a 50. The dress is just a plain white dress, but when I added the necklace, it just brought up the femininity, brought up the elegance, and just made everything look so put together. It just looks amazing. So just invest in those statement pieces that can just take your look up a couple notches, and it really shows your personality. I think that's another way of how to look polished, is to just take your own personal style into consideration. Looking polished is just a good way to how you represent yourself and you feel good. And I think a lot of it is how you feel internally. And I would definitely say investing in some statement jewelry pieces. Now, I always tell this to my kid's father. He's always slouching. And honestly, seeing someone slouch is just, I try not to do it. But, when you're in a room, standing up tall, putting your shoulders back, holding your head up high, that really adds to your posture and just makes you feel more confident. Not only do you look that way, like, you feel that way. And honestly, in the long run, the more you slouch, I feel like my mom always says, you're gonna have a hunch in your back. So I just go with what she says, okay? She's lived a longer life than I have, and she's wiser than me. I'm just gonna listen to her. So I try to always stay up in posture. And also, I have diastasis recti, and that's another big thing with diastasis. You should always be thinking of your posture because you don't wanna, split the abs even more. So it's not only good for just looking polished, but it's also just good for overall health. It's just to make sure that, we're sitting upright, we're having our, shoulders back, and we're carrying ourselves with our heads high, right? For me, I just always tell my kids, when their heads are down, I'm like, no, keep your head up. And, we're gonna get through what we have to get through. Now, the next thing I want to add is undergarments, bras and underwear, lingerie, whatever it is. Okay, you're not gonna be good at wearing lingerie, but proper bras and underwear, proper undergarments are essential to looking polished. Investing in, good quality bras, and they don't have to be expensive. You can get a good quality You can get a good quality bra from Macy's. It doesn't have to be like from a high-end store. It's like designer. You can definitely get good quality bras and underwear at your local store. Just make sure they make you look good, they fit good, and you feel comfortable. Comfort is key, I feel like. I cannot have good posture if what I'm wearing is restricting and too tight and I don't feel comfortable in it. You want to be able to feel good in your own skin, and that also feels your clothes, you don't want them to be restrictive. So definitely make sure that you have quality undergarments that are able to elevate whatever you put on top of it, and also just make sure that you invest in basic neutral colors like your blacks, your whites, your grays, your subtle blues and your khakis. Those colors just go really well and they can pair with any style. And that's another thing I want to transition to is invest in minimal basics and neutral colors. That can really elevate any wardrobe. If you're someone who's a little bit like me, you like to have a little bit of, you like to mix glamour in addition to boho and flashiness and all those different styles collectively, it can get a little chaotic in my closet when I'm trying to pick out an outfit. But if I have a pair of black slacks, that'll pair with any outfit. If I have a white shirt and my skirt is a little more dramatic and has more design to it, it's pretty busy, I know that's always gonna look good because my top doesn't clash with my bottom. So just make sure that you guys have some minimalist pieces, and that'll also make you look really polished. And I also think it honestly makes you look a little bit more expensive when your clothes coordinate with what you have, especially if one of your pieces are really busy. Ooh, so a couple years ago, I really invested in perfumes, and I'm gonna link down the channel below that this guy, he's always reviewing perfumes, and he reviewed this one perfume, what was it, Juicy Couture. He reviewed this perfume. I will put it right here. And oh my god, this perfume smells so good. And I wasn't really big on wearing perfumes. You know, I'd obviously wear deodorant and whatnot, but I don't know. I don't know why, but I just didn't feel big on wearing perfumes. But the moment I got this perfume, it just elevated like my whole aura. It just made me feel better. Like I feel like I'm ready to start the day when I got a couple spritzes of my favorite perfume. And I think that's key for my next tip is to have your signature scent that you just love, that makes you feel good, ready to go out and tackle the day. And it just, you know, it feels like you. Your scent should be you in a bottle, basically. And I feel like for me, that scent is essential, the Juicy Couture scent. So yeah, have your signature scent. So being able to just have a few of your favorite perfumes that you love to wear, and it just feels like you. You know, when people walk by, they just know, okay, that's so-and-so. You know, and so yeah, definitely invest in your signature scent. And my last tip would be on how to stay polished is to stay true to you. I know this is a basic tip, but I think it's so important. Sometimes we watch a lot of these videos on femininity and self-confidence, and you know, we try to emulate what they're saying, but also you don't want to lose who you are in the process. What one person, how they present to be polished, you know, they may be a little more edgy in their style. I don't think being polished means that you have to fit into this cookie cutter mold. Take the things that I said in this video and emulate it to your style. So if you're someone who doesn't like accessories, don't wear it. But if you love to wear headbands, rock the headband. If you're someone who likes to, you know, dress a little bit more athletic with more bright colors, do that, and then maybe pair it with something a little bit more neutral in a color that you like, that can make everything be put together, you know? I think that's what makes all of our journeys and all of our fashion styles unique, because we all want to embrace who we are individually, you know, how we are individually. So guys, thanks for watching this video. Definitely give this video a thumbs up if you're down for more self-care videos. And yeah, I will definitely see you in the next one. Make sure to follow me on my social medias down below at Sharsdye. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and of course YouTube. Eventually I will be on TikTok, so that'll be really fun. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye! That is going to be today's video. If you loved all things self-care, wellness, and beauty, give this video a thumbs up, because we are authentically ourselves on this channel, and we'd love to have you as a subscriber. I love the hugs.